What's going on, guys? Here's the box design for Eternity Summer. Being my box is kind of old, it's a little banged up, but I would say it's still in good condition for how long I had it. But as you can see, this box has no stems, all clouds. At the bottom, 3.4 mil. Side follows the same design. You see the cloud going across. Same cloud pattern all through the back. No stems on this. So if you are in the market for it, make sure it has no stems or anything like that. Just clouds. And here goes the front. The bottom has some information, stickers, etc. So if you're looking for the 2007, make sure the box looks exactly like this. Now to the bottle design. Here goes the bottle design. It's the same bottle like the traditional Eternity, so should be easy to recognize. Just like the box, you have the clouds in the background. Has summer on it, Calvin Klein. Nothing special about the side. The back also can see the clouds again. Can see through the bottle a little bit, but real simple design. Little sticker on the bottom here. 3.4 ounce. And that's it for the Eternity Summer 2007 bottle design. What's going on YouTube? Your boy Coach Rob. It's my second review of the day. This is my last summer fragrance review I'm going to do. I know I've done a lot. Now we like in October now, and I'm still doing summer stuff. But this is my last one. I've had so many reviews to do that I couldn't get to it, but I want to do a review on this one because this is an exclusive. I haven't seen anybody talk about it. So this was me way before the YouTube reviews. I purchased this back in like what 2008 or 2007, like around when it came out. I think the summer of 2007. This was my style back then. Before I seen anybody review, before I knew what notes were and perfumers were, et cetera, et cetera. Before I knew what niche and all that stuff was. So this is back then how I would shop. I would go to Sephora, I would go to the Macy's, and I would find the finest clerks in there. You know what I mean? So I'll go to one of the clerks and be like, hey, obviously, or they'll come to me and asking me what I want. So I'll be like, hey, what's selling here, or what fragrance do you like? What fragrance here drives you crazy? Then of course she'd pick out like 2 or 3 fragrances that she really enjoys, or if she has a boyfriend, she'd be like, I just purchased this for my boyfriend, or I want to purchase this for my boyfriend, or this is the fragrance that all the ladies come in and buy. So once she picks those 2 or 3, from there I would sniff them out myself, and which one I like out of those 2 that she recommended is how I used to purchase my fragrances. So even back then it was all depending on what the lady said, you feel me? So she picked out, I don't know what the 2 other ones were, but I came home with this one. It's Eternity Summer, and it's super synthetic now. Like after putting my nose on so many fragrances, like when I smell this, I'm like, whoa, this is like synthetic. But that ain't a bad thing. Like I already told you guys, like synthetic to me is good. That's what the ladies like. They like synthetic. They like good smelling stuff. But anyway, with this one, when you spray it on, you get a blast of like watermelon. Now it's not your Millésime Imperial type watermelon. It's not that natural. It's not that refined or anything like that. It's a synthetic watermelon. You know what I mean? Like think of Bath Body Works watermelon, like a kiwi. What was that? Cucumber melon, like something like that. It's like a cucumber melon Bath and Body Works vibe, but a little bit more on the watermelon or melon and not the cucumber. But it's definitely fresh. Like I sprayed this on the other night, and my girlfriend was like, when I got off the shower, I sprayed it on. She was like, what is that? And I was like, oh, this, old bottle. I had it like, you probably can't see, but it was dusty. I had to blow the dust off of this one. That's how long it's been, since I wore it. It's what, 2012 now, bought it in '07. So this definitely has been in my collection for a while. But this opens up with a nice, fresh watermelon. This is a fresh out the shower watermelon. Obviously, it's called summer. I know there's a lot of flankers, Eternity flankers, but this one doesn't have that. It doesn't have that leaf. It just has the clouds behind the bottle. The other ones, I know they have like a leaf or some kind of stem or something like that. I don't know what those ones smell like. I don't know if they smell just like this one. So if you want to look for it, look for the ones with just the cloud, no stems. But basically, like I said, this opens up into a watermelon, and then in the mid, you still get that watermelon accord, but it's a fresh, like it's a clean, almost linen type of mid with that watermelon accord on top of it, and then pretty much from there it just stays the course. It's like a clean linen, watermelon, fresh fragrance all the way through. I get about, I would say about 6 to 8 hours with this one. I guess you can consider this an aquatic also because it has like that watery, that watery aquatic vibe. But it's pretty much that watermelon note is real great. I think that's what you get. That's what's gonna sell people. That's what you're gonna appreciate the most from this one, in my opinion, is that great watermelon note. Now this one, back in the day, I used to wear this in the office. Out here in San Diego, the climate is always warm, so a summer fragrance or a spring type fragrance you can wear all year. But this was one of my most complimented office fragrances. Like every time I wore this, somebody, like I'll be sitting in my cubicle, right? Like I had a cubicle back in the day. I had a cubicle that was kind of by like a hallway. So when people were going to meetings in the morning, they had to walk past my cubicle. So, I'm the kind of pro, I like messing with people. So, I would spray this on, before I go to work. And, I'll see a group of people walking into their, a herd of people walking to their morning meetings. And when they get past me, my little cubicle, my little area, without fail, somebody be like, "Wow, you smell good." And then one of the ladies will be talking to, one of the guys, like thinking they caught a whiff for the guys. And right when they walk past, I'll be like, "Nope, that's me." Just scare them or just mess with them, whatever. And I don't know, I just get a kick out of that. But anyway, I should do something like that. And then, they'll turn around my cube. I'm like, "Yeah, it's my fragrance. I just sprayed it or whatever." And they always ask me what it is. Always come back, "Oh, I purchased that for my boyfriend. That stuff smells so good." So some of you guys out there, I know you frown on it, Calvin Klein, and I know you'll frown on this Eternity, but if you can find this still, I don't know where you would probably eBay or probably have it, but I couldn't find it nowhere. And like I said, this is an old bottle, but if you can find that, get like a tester of it. That's if you're still in designers. If you full blown niche, you don't even waste your time. But if you're still in designers, you still enjoy designers, try this one out. And actually, you're gonna see this video. You're gonna see this again. This is gonna be in my top compliment. I'm about to do a top 10. I don't do a lot of top 10s, but I'm about to do a top 10 next. My most complimented of all time. Now, like I said, this was before YouTube. That complimented video is gonna be before YouTube, before I watch any video. So it's not gonna be your common, fragrance you see. You ain't gonna see a lower Om Sport and my DHI. You ain't gonna see none of that stuff on that list, but you're gonna see stuff that got me a ton of compliments. And this was one of them. But anyway, guys, that's enough on that. Great scent, fresh scent, clean, watermelon note, pretty linear, 6 to 8 hours. I think if you were to find this today, it'll probably only run you about 35, 40 bucks. So look for it. It's a pretty good one. I'm sure your female friends, your lady friends are going to enjoy that. I mean, it worked well for me. But depending on what the ladies say, determines what I spray. Peace.